August 29th. Stanley from procurement has made me the butt of his joke for the last time. Every time I see him, my blood boils, but I know better than to lash out at work. Instead, I shall let my insurmountable intellect do the talking through my final masterpiece. I took a thick gym girl, changed her model settings to chibi, modulated her frontal lobe to grant telekinesis and mind control, enhanced her vocabulary, subjected her to countless experiments to exponentially increase her inner rage, and injected her with the C-Virus to create the greatest bioorganic weapon known to man, Mewtwo. After this, Stanley and everyone else will know I am not one to be trifled with. August 30th. Mewtwo might be a little too overpowered. Don't get me wrong, the showcase was going amazingly. Everyone stood in awe of Mewtwo's refinement, telekinetic abilities, and thickness. That was until Stanley from procurement remarked, "Mewtwo is just a Mew wannabe," and Mewtwo snapped. Mewtwo force-grabbed Stanley by the throat from across the room, lifted him 20 feet into the air, shook everything out of his pockets, and somehow even shook his pants clean off, leaving him suspended in the air with nothing but his boxers on before the entire congregation. As if that weren't humiliating enough, Mewtwo then seized control of Stanley's mind and forced him to hit the Lil Uzi hip dance until he passed out. The crowd erupted in laughter, but that only offended Mewtwo even further. It immediately took control of everyone else in the facility, forcing them to dance and fight against their own will for 22 consecutive hours. The worst fate belonged to Frank from accounting, who had been quietly minding his own business in the corner. Charlie from human resources, who apparently used to be a hip-hop dancer, became mind-controlled and walked over before performing a heel toe directly on Frank's solar plexus until only the tips of Charlie's shoes were touching the floor beneath him. It was magnificently fatal. We eventually managed to subdue Mewtwo using reverse psychology, bowing before it and proclaiming it the supreme overlord of all things. It currently reigns over the entire facility while we bide our time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. As long as we keep this act up, I'm sure no one will get hurt.